Hi Freedom Church, it's Pua, and I just wanted to check in and encourage you guys on day number 2 of our 21 days of fasting. We are so blessed that you guys are joining us, and we just want to encourage you. Keep going, keep leaning in. If you had that little piece of chocolate, if you had that scoop of white rice, if you logged into Facebook, if you did Snapchat, if you did Instagram, it's okay. Corey and I had French fries for lunch today. So day 1 can start again tomorrow, okay, guys? So just be encouraged, okay? If you messed up on your fasting, it's all right. So, but I really just wanted to, encourage you guys and just really check in to see how everyone is doing. And I was able to make it to church yesterday, which is so awesome because I haven't been there in a few weekends. I've been home recovering. So it was really awesome to just be with everyone and be able to worship with you guys and hug you guys. And for those of you I've missed, I hope to be out there the next few weekends, and hopefully I'll be able to see you there as well. You know, we started a new message series called Seed and Soil. And for me, this time of recovery, God has truly worked on so much, not just healing me physically, but also a lot going on mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And the one thing that he has been doing is removing the weeds in my life so it doesn't choke out the seeds, you guys. And it's pretty awesome. And I just pray that during these 21 days, you guys are allowing God to really minister to you on a personal level that is just for you, just between you and your heavenly Papa. And I truly pray that you guys will just come to encounter God in that way, okay? But today, you know, we're as a world, we're looking back from 16 years ago and what happened on September 11th. And last night I was kind of thinking about this. I was in London when September 11th happened. I had been traveling around Europe and Southeast Asia for about 2 or 3 months, and I was tired. I was ready to come home. It was an awesome time. I was traveled all over, but it was really, I just wanted to come home. And originally I was supposed to leave London on September 10th and fly into New York for a couple of days and kind of hang out. But it was either that Friday or Saturday leading up to that week, I had a change of plans and rebooked my flight to leave London and come directly home to Hawaii on September 12th. And as I was looking back to that last night, I remember being in London, and London's a couple hours ahead of New York, so I remember witnessing and just with tears streaming down my face and so terrified to see everything that was going on back home. And I wasn't home with my family. I was actually in London with friends who lived in London for part of the time, so I was taken care of and everything. And but it was scary. It was a really scary time. And to think that I had a long flight home by myself was even more scary. And I didn't get home to September 29th. But I was thinking about this last night. I look back at countless times God's hand was guiding my steps, even while I was not walking the path he had for my life. And I just want to encourage you guys, you may feel that you've walked out of God's plan for your life, but you've never walked out of his hand, you guys. And God will gently direct your steps if you allow him. So just be encouraged. You may not be where you want to be, but thank God you're not where you used to be. And I've heard that saying before, and I just want to encourage you guys with that. Well, today, if you're following us on our 21-day challenge and in the devotions, today our devotion focused on creativity. And I'm just going to read a little part of it to you. God gives us creativity to see the possibilities in an impossible situation. And I don't know if any of you are going through an impossible situation right now, but I know at some time or some point in our life, we all go through an impossible situation, and we turn to God, and we always hope that, you know, God will do something right away, right? We always hope that it's an instant prayer. We want an instant answer to our instant prayer, and we always hope that that's what's going to happen. But part of today's devotion, it was talking about in Genesis when God created the earth. He said, "Let there be light," and there was. So out of nothing, he created something. And just know that, you guys, wherever you are, God can give you your let there be moment to make something happen out of nothing. We can look at the world today and think there's so much we want to change, but there's one thing we must always remember. Prayer changes things, guys. Prayer can be your number one weapon. When you are facing an impossible situation, whatever you may be going through, prayer can be the number one thing that changes your situation around. And it can be instantaneous, or it may take time. It can be the way you wanted it to be, and it may not be the way you wanted it to be. It may be the way God's plan is for you, okay? But just know that can be your one weapon when you feel like you're facing something that is beyond anything that you can even do yourself. Prayer changes things, guys. God is working constantly behind the scenes on your behalf, so be encouraged with that, okay? God sees what we don't see. Where do you need to change that it can't be, to let it be in your life? Is there something in your life that you're just like, it can't be, like it can't happen? But what do you need to change so that let there be in your life? When you seem to be facing an impossible situation with no solution, God sees the solution, you guys. And that is so encouraging. One of the scriptures from today was Luke 1:37. It says, no word from God will ever fail. And I really just want to leave you guys with that during this time, this is your time, just between you and God. This is your time, just between you and your heavenly Papa. It's not about anybody else's fasting. It's not about what they're fasting from. It's really just your time to reconnect and really lean into your daddy, because your daddy just wants to have his one-on-one time with you. And just remember, no word from God will ever fail. So hold on to his promises, you guys. In a time that just seems so crazy right now, hold on to God's promises for your life. Hold on to God's promises if you're facing a situation or a circumstance that is so out of control, that is so unpredictable, that is so, you feel like you're just losing everything. Just hold on to God's promises, because his promises are everlasting. And I just want to encourage you guys. And if you have any prayer requests, definitely praise reports. We want to hear everything going on that God is doing in these 21 days. I'm not on Facebook, but you can always send me a message. Please send emails to our church emails if you have any prayer requests for anything specific. But just be encouraged, you guys. We love you, and hope to see you guys this coming Sunday, 8:30 and 10:30. And have a great day, you guys. Okay? Bye.